Yo. We are back. Sorry. We are back. Always happy hour. Henny Mike.
Jory Fraser.
This is episode...
We're just going to call it 8 again.
Yeah, I have no idea. No idea. Sorry for the wait, everybody. It's been a long time.
A lot of shit going on.
Yeah, life is crazy.
So, we just want to jump right into this.
Yeah.
So, God, so much shit is happening. God, so much fucking shit.
A lot of wild shit going on, man.
This fucking shooting in Vegas.
Yeah.
So, let me ask you something, man. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was telling me, he was like, all right, so there are two things that can be done. On one hand, you can have stricter gun laws. But due to how shit works, they're likely gonna, just try to turn that into stricter gun laws for black people and shit like that, like they used to back with the Black Panthers and everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
In which case, we're fucked if white people can get guns easier than anyone else.
Yeah.
Or we can completely disarm. But what would you be more comfortable living with? Would you want a gun?
Me personally, it was a couple times when I thought about getting a gun, but then it just never happened. It's just not for me.
Because I wonder when, like, what has to go through it? Like, I don't know if you've been keeping up with. They said they found over 50 guns in that nigga's shit. 50 guns and hundreds of rounds of ammo.
How do you... I think there's probably going to be a change to, like, checking into hotels and shit now.
Yeah, but I
They're
mean...
going to have to change that. Because that's crazy. How do you get 50 guns? Did he have any fucking clothes? Like, his shit was just packed with mad guns?
I saw, like, the video, and it was just ridiculous. There was just rifles and shit laying everywhere when they raided the hotel room.
It's crazy, man.
And then he shot himself when they came in.
Do you believe it? Because you know how people always saying shit be fake. And
On the conspiracy theory, I heard, but yeah, I definitely believe it. White people are fucking crazy.
Yeah, they are.
The nigga went, like, who else is gonna go check into a hotel room, spend money, check into a hotel room in Vegas at a country music festival?
Yep.
And then just kill,
And
just start
shooting. He waited for the festival to really get popping, and then he just started letting loose.
Did you see the video?
Yeah, I seen the video.
And just started shooting.
Niggas
Like,
is
all you heard was
crazy, man.
do reload, do.
Yeah. And then they were saying because it was at the show, people didn't at first realize what the fuck it was. You thought they thought it was part of the show.
Right.
Thought it was firecrackers or something. But that's just crazy. Man. Sad.
You can't go anywhere these days.
Can't go to a goddamn concert.
I know, right?
And ain't that nigga 64, 61?
60 fucking 4.
64. He got nothing else better to do.
I just in the last 2 years, like this year and last year alone, we've had 20 mass shootings. 20.
This was the record, right?
Huh?
This one wasn't it? It broke the record.
Broke the record.
Yeah.
60 people. 60 fuck. Remember, we was just talking at work about a ridiculous number of bodies a person can have.
Yeah.
Like we were saying that, if we were hanging out with people who we knew had bodies on them, there's a limit to how many bodies a person can have before we got to stop fucking with them. 60 fucking bodies.
That was at once though. Yeah.
What? How are you that fucked up and nobody notices? That's the shit that scares me.
64 years old is what scares me. Like, why are you even thinking about that type of shit? You 64, fam. Like, you 64, my nigga. Like,
damn.
Go fish or something. Like, what are you doing?
You know the shit that kills me? They don't want to call him a terrorist.
Yeah, you know that. You know how that goes.
And they was like, oh, well, we don't know what his motives were. And I'm like, that nigga shot 60 people and wounded over 500.
You know, you gotta be dark skinned, brown skinned to get called a terrorist.
You're absolutely right, man.
You know how they do. You know how they do us.
Well, man, honestly, as terrifying, this is a fucking terrifying thing.
Yeah.
But there's really nothing much to say about it apart from niggas is crazy.
Yeah.
And by niggas, I mean white people.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So, R.I.P. to all those people.
Yeah, man.
Shit is crazy.
Crazy shit.
You know. But all right, I want
But-
to change the subject.
Yes, something more lighthearted.
Let's get funny. Let's do us.
Speaking of that, you said you wanted to do a list.
Yes, sir. I asked you who is on your Mount Rushmore for comedians.
Mount Rushmore for comedians?
Mount Rushmore for comedians.
Okay.
Who would be on your list?
I would say
And I didn't write mine down anything. I just thought of this shit.
okay, so you have yours?
I got it. Yeah.
Okay, for
you
me-
go first.
For me, I would say my number one will be Richard Pryor. I
See,
think
wait. Let me. It can be your personal favorite. You don't have to do, because he's a pioneer and shit like that.
yeah.
You don't have to do that.
Okay.
You could say your personal, your four.
All right, so if we're doing my personal.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay then.
Because I was thinking that I'm like, because I would have picked him too, but I'm like, I didn't really watch a whole lot of fucking Richard Pryor.
Okay, in that case, then I'll change it. My personal top 5.
Who you think?
I will put Eddie Murphy as my number one.
Okay.
Simply because Raw was
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
He's on
It
my
was
list.
fucking hilarious.
He's on my list. I didn't even have an order, but he's on my list.
I would say Eddie Murphy. I would put Eddie Murphy at number one. The rest of them, I don't know about what order I can put them in because I like them all so much, but
Uh-huh.
in no particular order, I would say Paul Mooney. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney's not bad.
Paul Mooney's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, say Paul Mooney, George Carlin, Chris Rock, and Dave Chappelle would probably be my top 5.
I feel like my list won. I always
Ed-
gotta be competitive.
I don't think you can top that list. Eddie Murphy, Paul Mooney, George Carlin, Chris Rock, and Dave Chappelle.
Okay. Mine's would be Eddie Murphy, also.
Uh-huh.
Dave Chappelle,
Uh-huh.
also. Martin.
Mm,
Yeah. I got Martin.
mm.
And Bernie Mac.
I like everybody that you named, but I don't think your list is better. Like
I think it is.
Bernie Mac. I think Bernie Mac was funny.
Bernie Mac might be the funniest of everybody we named, honestly. Bernie Mac is fucking hilarious.
I love Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's funnier than Dave Chappelle. I don't think he's funny. I don't think he's funnier than Paul Mooney.
He's definitely funnier than Paul Mooney.
How
definitely.
much Paul Mooney have you watched?
A lot.
A lot?
A lot. I watched him even when he had his little scenes on the Chappelle show.
Like Paul Mooney is fucking hilarious.
He is, but
Like
he's not Bernie Mac hilarious.
I don't think Bernie Mac is funnier than okay. Bernie Mac has some classic routines.
Yeah.
But I just don't think he's in that running.
So
I would put DL Hughley over.
Oh hell! Did you see Kings of Comedy?
Yeah.
Bernie Mac was easily the funniest. Everyone was funny. Don't get me wrong, but
I
Bernie
didn't think
Mac
Steve
easily.
Harvey was funny. I've
thought Steve Harvey was
I've
pretty
never
funny.
found Steve Harvey funny.
Honestly,
I liked the Steve Harvey show,
yeah, the show
but I
was-
have never found Steve Harvey funny.
honestly, my opinion, out of everybody that was on the King of Queens, on the Kings of Comedy, I think DL was last.
You think he was the weakest?
Yeah, I would have Bernie, then Cedric, then Steve, then DL.
Cedric is fucking hilarious.
Hilarious.
I love
He
it.
almost made my list, but I
You
said,
know what's
nah.
funny? Cedric used to have a show that nobody fucking remembers. The Cedric the Entertainer show?
It was a spinoff, right, from the Steve Harvey show?
No.
Or
It was similar to Chappelle's show. It was like a skit show with a
Aight.
bunch of different characters that
I
he
did not
played in
know
there.
that.
It was fucking hilarious. And that's what kills me. Nobody remembers this shit.
I definitely don't remember that.
Nobody remembers the shit, and it fucks with me. It was fucking hilarious.
I don't remember that.
Man, nope. God damn it. There's so many. You know what I'm gonna do next time? I'm gonna go on Facebook actually, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put up a list of shows that I know nobody saw that they need to fucking watch. I'm gonna find that shit.
Can you think of a few right now?
Easy. course, Cedric the Entertainer show.
Uh-huh.
Orphan Black.
Never heard of it.
I told you about it once before.
Oh yeah, I think I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Orphan Black is one of the best shows I've ever seen. The Wire, which a lot
of people see.
No, they didn't. A lot of people didn't see it.
Well, a lot of people did.
A lot of people have heard of it. Not a lot of people have seen The Wire.
I wouldn't put The Wire though. That's like putting The Sopranos. Like
no. A lot of fucking people saw The Sopranos. Not a lot of people watched The Wire. I'm just being real about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, The Wire never won a single award. It was never nominated for anything.
I gotta watch it. I didn't watch it, so I can't see
It launched careers of so many prominent black. It launched Idris Elba.
Just because you launched careers doesn't mean you're a great
It
show.
launched Michael B. Jordan, Wood Harris. For real?
You know, Scarface when it first came out did terrible, right? Now it's a classic.
It's a cult classic.
Yeah, but when it first came out, no one gave a shit about Scarface.
Scarface is not necessary. Okay, first, Scarface isn't that great of a movie. I love the movie.
Good, though.
I love the movie. Don't get me wrong. I love the movie Scarface. But if we're grading it as a story and a film, would you really think Scarface is that good of a movie?
It's just cool. It's not that good of a movie. It's a cool movie. Though.
And that bullshit ass video game that came out.
Yeah. I know. Wait, I like the video game.
Did
though.
you?
I like the video
Where
game.
you survive?
Yeah, I like the video game.
Video
game was. It wasn't bad, man. It was just like Grand Theft Auto.
Sort of.
And True Crimes and shit like that. Remember that?
Fucking crime. Oh my God.
That was a good game.
I love that game, but it got so ridiculous when you were fighting dragons and shit. It was like, oh my God.
Was it Snoop in one of them?
Yeah, you had to put a cheat code in to unlock them. Back when we had cheat codes in games. God damn.
I don't think we really have that anymore.
Yeah, kids today will never know a lot of shit. They won't know about cheat codes. They won't know about going online and like writing down all the cheat codes, the combos, and then putting that shit in.
The sheet, sheet full of Grand Theft Auto cheat codes.
I would get so mad when someone would lose I would be like, "Where's my cheat sheet?" And I was like, "Oh, I threw that piece of paper away." I was like, "No, that had all my codes on it."
Yeah, you don't do that. You don't do that. R2, L1, R2.
Exactly. Up, down. Yeah.
Up, down, up, down. You don't do that.
Nobody played through GTA, through San Andreas without the codes. Nobody did. First thing you did was put the codes. It'd be a couple
times. You about to play and you be like, you know what? I ain't gonna use no codes. I'm gonna play legit. That shit lasts for like what? Couple hours?
Yeah, because the weapons be so trash in the beginning that you're just like, fuck it.
Then you ain't got no money. It's just bad. It's just bad. But yeah, like I was saying though, my list. I don't know, man. I think my list is better. You disrespecting the Mac.
I don't look. I love Bernie Mac.
Like always,
I love Bernie Mac. I just don't think he's funnier than the people on my. You think Bernie Mac is funnier than Eddie Murphy? You think he's funnier than Dave Chappelle?
Now this is what I was going to ask. Are we talking stand-ups or movies?
Stand up.
Stand up. Stand-ups alone.
Stand up alone.
Man,
I don't think Bernie Mac can stand up to many people on my list.
Stand-ups alone.
That's what I was going off of. If we're doing movies,
stands up alone.
We can't do stand up alone?
No, I'm saying if we're doing that, Paul Mooney's the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Stand up.
Bernie Mac's
Paul Mooney stand up is not fucking hilarious.
Bernie Mac is getting him the fuck out of here.
Out
of here.
What do you think Bernie Mac's best stand up was?
That Kings of Comedy shit was top 5, bro. That's actually how we got the Bernie Mac show, because he told that story on the King of Comedy, and then they gave him the fucking show after that. That shit might be top 5. It has to be. That shit was funny. Man.
I'll tell you what. As far as stand up goes, as far as being funny, I will take Carlin off of my list and put Bernie Mac. I'll say Bernie Mac is funnier than Carlin's stand up. I like Carlin's stand up because he was, one of the he was a pioneer and everything, but as far as humor and shit, he said a lot of real shit. But as far as humor, Bernie Mac is funnier than him.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm not saying Bernie Mac's funnier than Chris Rock. I'm not saying Bernie Mac is funnier than Eddie Murphy. I'm not saying he's funnier than Paul Mooney.
Chris Rock, there's something about Chris Rock. Chris Rock, he is funny. don't get me wrong. Chris Rock is funny,
Yeah.
but
But nothing you say before the word but matters, by the way.
it's just he's funny, but he just doesn't do it for me sometimes.
What do you mean?
You
Like,
know,
you've seen all of his stand-up, right?
Yeah, I've seen the stand-ups. And
When have you not laughed at a Chris Rock stand-up?
probably I'm pretty sure I can, if I can remember or I can pull up a time. I'm pretty
So-
sure I didn't laugh.
So you don't
that
think
much.
you don't think Chris Rock is top 10 greatest comedians ever?
Top 10 greatest comedians doing stand-up or
Stand
movies?
up. Just stand up. Just stand up. You don't think Chris-
he would have to? It's a lot of niggas out there, man.
But he would be top 10,
he would have to be.
but you wouldn't put him in top 5.
He wouldn't. No, I wouldn't put top 5.
So you would name your list again?
I said Bernie Mac,
Uh-huh.
Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, and Martin.
So you think all of them are funnier than Chris Rock?
Stand-up wise,
Martin-
honestly, yeah. Maybe Martin might be. He might have Martin, maybe, but
Because I love
No.
Martin, but I don't think Martin stand up. Martin stand up
Yeah.
has never, like, I love Martin stand up comedy, but the comedy shows that had me fucking dying were Eddie Murphy's Raw. I like Delirious too, but Raw was fucking hilarious. Paul Mooney's Masterpiece was fucking hilarious. And Analyzing White America, that shit was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And
Bigger
Dave
and
Chappelle,
Blacker for Chris Rock.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bigger and Blacker, Never Scared,
Yeah.
and Dave Chappelle's For What It's Worth.
Yeah.
Like, in fact, I think Dave Chappelle is, like, I'm gonna change what I said, and I think Dave Chappelle is likely the funniest person on my list. I think Dave Chappelle is
See now, okay.
Dave Chappelle is easy top 5 comedians ever.
But this is the thing. If we switch it to movies, this conversation changes.
Why would we switch to movies?
But I'm saying
Because almost every comedian does movies, and I think that if you're getting into movies, you have to really judge how funny the movie was. And
No.
almost every comedian that's been in movies has a good ratio of horrible fucking movies to good.
That's what I'm
movies.
saying. When you're a comedian, you're not just known for stand-up comedy.
Yeah, you're
the
an
reason,
actor.
The reason I put Martin on my list, honestly, is because of the show. You know, like
Martin.
Martin. I mean, like,
yeah.
you know, that was the 90s.
Yeah,
my nigga,
Martin
you know
was
what I'm saying?
the show. Martin was fucking hilarious.
That's
it's
what
it's one of the greatest black sitcoms
And
ever.
He was hilarious on the
Yeah.
show. That's what I'm saying. That's a big reason why Martin made my list, to be honest.
Okay.
But what I'm saying, when you talk about comedians,
Martin-
you can't just talk stand-up. You got to talk about their movies, too. And
If
niggas
that's-
are different.
If that's the case, if we're talking about funny movies,
Yeah.
then nobody's fucking with Martin and Chris Tucker.
Martin, I agree. Chris Tucker's
Stand up was kind of weak, but Chris Tucker's movies,
Chris Tucker's movies, he's
Chris
fucking
Tucker's
hilarious.
movies are fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like there's no other. I don't think there's anybody. Let me think for a second.
Eddie Murphy.
Movie wise,
Yeah.
that
And
funny movie wise,
I can bring Bernie Mac back in this conversation, too.
funny movie wise.
Yeah.
What's Eddie Murphy's funniest movie?
Funniest movie.
Because Eddie Murphy had a lot of movies, not necessarily movies I thought was funny.
Eddie Murphy has a shit ton of movies.
Yeah. Well,
Coming to America was funny and a good movie.
yeah, coming to
When
America.
I say funny, I mean like the entire movie doesn't have to be funny. I'm talking about how that particular person did in the movie. Was he funny or not? For example,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
in my opinion, I think Kevin Hart on doing stand up, I think he's pretty funny. He had a couple.
Yeah, but I don't
joints
like
that's
his
funny.
movies.
That's what I'm saying. His movies, he's trash for some reason.
Same with Cat Williams. I think Cat Williams'
Yeah.
stand up is hilarious. I don't think
stand-ups are
Cat Williams' movies are good.
But so for Eddie, Life, I can go Life. Life might be his funniest movie. What?
I would say Nutty Professor is probably his funniest.
Get the fuck. Hold on. You like Life, right? No.
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
good. I just didn't laugh like that at it.
You didn't laugh at.
I laughed harder at Holy Man than I did at Life. Like I laughed harder at Norbit than I did at Life.
Why are we friends, Frazier?
I don't know, man.
Norbit, my nigga.
You didn't think Norbit was funny?
Norbit was hot trash. Norbit.
What?
If you don't get that shit out, Norbit was complete basura, my nigga. That shit was garbage.
dog. You're tripping. Norbit was a good movie.
Norbit was butt. What the fuck was funny about Norbit? Norbit is funnier than life? You fucking crazy. You're smoking.
Okay. So Eddie Murphy. So we'll put Eddie Murphy in top 5 then. Eddie Murphy. Then afterwards, I would say Martin and Chris Tucker would be top 3. What other comedian? And I'd probably put Chris Rock after that. Because what other comedians have movies?
Dave Chappelle, he only has like short parts in movies. Half Baked was funny.
It was funny,
Half-Baked was
but
funny.
I mean, Dave Chappelle has been in funny movies. He's been like, I mean, he was in a fucking what was the name of the fucking movie with Eddie Griffin?
He had so many short parts with Eddie Griffin.
Soul, shit.
With Eddie Griffin,
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle and Eddie Griffin.
What was it? It was where he was like this like 70s soul brother stereotype.
Undercover Brother.
Yeah,
Undercover Brother is fucking hilarious. Undercover Brother is fucking funny.
Well, like, but yeah, like I don't.
He was
think,
hilarious in that movie though. Of Dave Chappelle.
No, he was. I'm just saying, like, you're right. He doesn't have that many movies. So if we're talking about movies, then that's why I say Chris Tucker goes up to top 5.
Yeah, I can't disagree.
Because Money Talks was fucking hilarious.
Money Talks.
Rush Hour and Rush Hour 2 are fucking hilarious.
Facts.
Friday, the first
Facts.
Friday is hilarious because Chris Tucker's hilarious.
All facts.
Like,
That's
almost,
hard. Do you realize how hard it is to be funny in 4 movies?
yeah.
Like, that ain't easy for a nigga to do because you know how people, he's corny. He's not that funny. You got 4 different movies. Those all might be classics too, by the way.
Yeah, Friday, Rush Hour 2,
Money Talks,
and Money Talks.
maybe, not
I
so
like
much
Money Talks, but yeah,
That might not be a classic, but it's
well known.
It's well known. But yeah, that's hard to do. Rush Hour 3 was ass. But
Rush Hour 3.
yeah.
Man, I kind of liked it. I liked it. But yeah, I'll say Chris Tucker, Martin, because Martin, Bad Boys is fucking hilarious. Bad Boys 2 is fucking.
It's funny. I count
Bad
that more
Boys
as an
2.
action movie though.
It's an action, but Martin's lines in there are fucking
You're right.
hilarious.
It's true. You're right.
Mike Lowry.
You ever seen Nothing to Lose with Martin? Martin and the I can't remember the white guy's name.
I can't.
It was about the white guy. He was a banker or something, and he thought that he caught his wife cheating on him.
Mm-hmm.
So he like kind of goes crazy, and Martin's like a thief, and he tries to rob him, but then they end up, getting stuck together.
Wait, wasn't that Are you sure that was the name of it?
Yeah, Nothing to Lose with Martin. I can't remember the white guy's name.
Cause I thought. Then what? Wait. Then what was Blue Streak? Where he was
Blue Streak was when he was a thief, and he got locked up. But when he got out of jail, he had to pose as the cop.
And Dave Chappelle was in that too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
Martin, Eddie Murphy, Chris Tucker.
that's 3.
So
And I agree. I agree with all 3.
So 2 more. What other comedians have? Chris Rock.
I feel like
Chris
somebody-
Rock. Head of State was fucking funny.
Oh yeah, Head of State is hilarious.
Down to
I
Earth.
fuck with Head of
Down to
State.
Earth.
Down to Earth was okay. It was okay. Head of State, yeah.
Head of State.
Down to Earth, it was okay. It was just okay. It was just okay.
Okay, so then who? If we need 5, if we're going for movies, who the fuck comes in?
Mike Epps is funny.
Mike Epps is not funny.
Mike Epps is
Mike
funny.
Epps is corny and everything.
Mike Epps wasn't funny in Next Friday?
I have never found Mike Epps funny. I don't find shit about Mike Epps funny. I think Mike
bugging.
Epps is the corniest comedian I've ever seen.
You are fucking
No, I
bugging.
swear to God. I
The
don't think.
corniest ever, though?
Maybe not ever,
Oh.
but
You
as
didn't-
far as big name comedians go, I
Okay.
think I have never laughed at anything Mike Epps
You
said.
didn't think Next Friday, he was funny in Next Friday?
Sort of. He was no Chris Tucker. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's fucking hard to do, but, well, honestly,
You ain't about to tell me you prefer Day Day to Smokey.
hold on. I can't go that far, but Day Day did pretty goddamn good following up Smokey. You're bugging, bro.
It was all right, but it was
My
all.
nigga, it wasn't. It was hilarious. I'll go that far. It was hilarious. He was hilarious in Next Friday. I'm dead ass, my nigga. He was hilarious.
The funniest thing he did in Next Friday was talk about Baby D or whatever. That was the only funny thing in that that I thought from him. The rest of the humor in that movie came from everybody else, like Pinky and them other niggas. Like
Pinky was funny too. Though.
I have just never found Mike Epps to be funny. And nothing that he was in have I thought he was funny. When he was doing stand up, I didn't think he was funny.
His stand ups, I think one of his stand ups is okay. The rest, I don't really give a shit about.
I just don't find him funny.
But he was definitely funny in Next Friday. It was little things he did. When he got pepper sprayed, it was funny, my nigga. Like the shit that happened to him made it even more funnier because he was so stupid. You know, and then when he was lying about the rims on his car, that's funny, stupid shit. Like, that's funny. That's like Dennis. You can't see Dennis. Yeah. You wouldn't laugh. You'd be like, Dennis, stop, man. That's not what that is. Cut it out.
Oh, man. I don't know. I guess we'll agree to disagree on Mike Epps because I just don't think, like, I don't know. I just cannot find Mike Epps.
You know what just popped in my head?
What?
And niggas, an underrated movie I enjoy a lot.
What's that?
It's Nick Cannon, Underclassmen.
Oh,
I fucking like that movie, yo.
Nick can't. Wasn't that was the one where he was with Christina Milian, right?
No, that was shit. That's not that. That's when he was a nerd and she made him cool. That's what the fuck is the name of that? I want to say What Love Got to Do with It, but I know that's wrong.
Nah.
I know that's very
that
wrong.
Couldn't
that's
be
the Martin
type.
movie.
What's Love Got to Do with it? Hold on. Let me pause this for a second. All right, so it was Love Don't Cost a Thing. That was the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Now, off the record, you said some shit about Christina Milian, saying nobody cared about Christina Milian.
Don't nobody give a fuck about Christina Milian, bro.
You didn't care.
No. What you mean now or
like? I mean, ever? You never thought?
No, it probably was a time where I did. I don't care now though, at all. I probably didn't really even care when she was popping.
So you had no. I mean, okay. What exactly happened to her career? She married the Dream for some reason, and then they divorced, and then her career just went down the drain.
Yeah.
And what? Nobody cared?
I guess I want to say she was on Love and Hip Hop. I don't even fucking know.
Oh God, that's where careers go to die.
Yeah,
Love and fucking hip hop.
I can't stand that goddamn.
What
show.
did she have to do with hip hop?
I don't know.
She was an actor/singer.
Nigga, they have a show, the Basketball Wives show. Bitches is not even married to fucking basketball players no more. So VH1 is terrible. I fucking hate VH1.
I don't watch reality TV.
My nigga, I hate VH1. VH1 is on life support. Like, VH1 is terrible.
Wait. VH1 is still around.
Exactly. That's what niggas say. Like, that's what niggas say. Like, VH1 is that bad, man.
What the fuck used to come on VH1?
Flavor of Love. Top 5.
Oh,
Top
God,
5.
yes.
Top 5.
I am ashamed
Top
that
5.
I watched that shit, Mike. But
why?
my God,
Nigga,
it was a guilty pleasure.
TV. It was television.
It was a guilty fucking pleasure. You know that was the dumbest fucking premise for a reality show.
Man, I don't know, man.
You don't think that was the dumbest premise for a reality show since Who Wants to Marry a Midget?
What?
Yeah, that used to come on ABC. Don't ask.
Who Wants to Marry a Midget?
Who Wants to Marry a Midget? It was a show on ABC. Don't look at me. I didn't come up with this shit, Mike. That was the show.
There was never a fucking show called Who Wants to Marry a Midget.
There was a show called Who Wants to Marry a Midget.
Who Wants to Marry a fucking Midget was a show.
They really stooped that low. Hold
Fam.
on. I'm going to see if I can find this shit for you.
Who wants to marry a midget? I thought you was about to say millionaire or something. Nigga said midget.
I swear to you.
How many seasons did they have it at?
Oh, I have no idea. Like I have to find this shit because you're not gonna believe me. You are not. You are never gonna believe
I
me.
don't believe that shit now. Who wants to marry a midget? I thought they didn't even like being called midgets.
They don't. But I mean, it's
Anything
TV.
for the check, man. Sell your soul for the check. Like I said, who wants to marry a midget? Wait, were the contestants midgets?
No,
They were regular size?
Yes.
Now I know you bullshit. Now I know you bullshit.
I'm not.
Bitches was lining up to join a show called Who Wants to Marry a Fucking Midget? Was he like a millionaire or something? He was a regular midget dude?
I was young when the show came out, so
That can't be
I
true.
don't really. Okay, I swear to you, it was a real show. Like I swear to you, it was a real show. But going back, you don't think that Flavor Flav, the Flavor of Love shit, was one of the most ridiculous reality shows ever?
It probably was, but it was so entertaining.
It was. Oh my god,
Flavor of Love is
It was-
easily top 5 shows all time. Well,
I wouldn't
reality
go.
reality shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
better than Flavor Love?
Bad Girls Club season 2.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to watch a little Bad Girls
Yeah,
Club
the Bad Girls Club was fucking wild.
until it started being the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
It was the same shit.
It went on to a streak, but I had a special attachment to season 2 because of my girl Tanisha. She was wild, yeah.
Nigga said I had a special attachment.
I did. I
like
like
this bitch or something.
No, that was I tuned in every
Just
week
to see her.
and to see her and there was a couple of other ones. I don't remember all of their names at this point. It was years ago, but I don't know. It's something about it. I was young. I lived for drama, and there was plenty to be had on the Bad Girls Club.
I mean, it was the same shit though. Like every episode, bitches arguing about some fight breaks out.
Yeah,
Same
but it
shit.
was good
Same
stuff. It was good
They did
stuff.
their little slutty things here and there.
But I mean, Flavor of Love was exactly the same.
Yeah.
You wasn't watching that
They
shit
was
for
black,
Flav.
though, man. It was all black though. Yeah,
Most
I
of
gotta
them
go
on the
with
Bad
black
Girls
men.
Club was
Nah,
Most
they had a
of
little
them-
race up in there.
they
But
had
the show wasn't.
season 2. They had like 2 white girls. They
But
had
I'm
2
saying
white girls.
Flav was the man of the show. Black man.
Yeah.
I support the black man. I'm going to Flavor Love before Bad Girls Club.
Real talk though. How many of those girls you think actually were interested in Flavor?
Not a soul.
Okay, because I was like, how?
If so, maybe one. Maybe.
Because I was like, how many of these girls? How
Flavor.
many of these girls could like? You saw these girls.
Yeah.
Most of them could have any nigga they wanted.
Yeah.
Like, are they real? Can they really, really, really have this thing for Flav?
They just wanted to get on TV.
Okay, yeah. So we're in the same.
They wanted to get on TV, and the thing is, he was like, they were really kissing and doing all that shit, and I'm like,
that's why. I was,
they really want to win this money. Like, they really want to be on TV.
was there money to be won? I thought you
I'm
just
pretty-
got to. I just thought you got to be with Flav.
I'm pretty sure
That's why I was.
that's not the only thing at the end of this
I was
tunnel.
like, damn, they going hard to be with Flav. Yep.
Oh shit! You gotta get some sort of check, man. Like, I would assume like at the end of the show they give you something for your troubles.
Because I know on Joe Millionaire. I used to watch Joe Millionaire.
Yeah. It's clear you watched a lot of weird shit.
Do you remember Joe Millionaire?
Yeah, I remember that.
Where
familiar.
where he wasn't really a millionaire, but they told all of them he was
Yeah,
like a millionaire,
yeah.
and they were going like super hard for. They gave both of them a check for $1 million at the end of the show, so both of them became millionaires at the end, the winner and him.
Wow,
Like
that's a lot of money.
after he made the confession, if the girl still decided she wanted to stay with him, they
So
granted her a check for $1 million.
She had to say yes in order to get the mill.
Like she would be the last person standing.
Yeah.
And then he had to confess to her. He's like, I have a confession to make.
I'm broke as shit.
I'm not really a millionaire. And if she stayed with him, they gave her a check and him a check for $1 million. And they're like, both of you are now instant millionaires.
So did she know that before making her decision
before making the decision to
fuck with him?
like, okay, she had to win the show. And then after she was the last girl standing, she was the last girl standing, he would tell her, "Hey, I'm not a millionaire." And then ask if she still wanted to be with him.
And they made both of them.
Yeah, they gave both of them checks for $1 million.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Not at all.
That's not bad.
I mean, these girls was going hard. For
how many seasons of that did they? Well, they probably only can get one season.
Yeah, there was only one
until
season.
niggas catch on.
Yeah, it was only one season of it. It didn't last long.
That midget shit though.
He might have been really charming.
The midget.
Yeah,
but I just.
I mean, hey, check this out, yo. After with the popularity in Game of Thrones, Peter Dinklage, who plays Tyrion,
yeah, I know you're talking about.
Do you know how many girls fuck with him now? Tyrion, like, okay.
But he's a celebrity.
He's a celebrity now, yeah.
They was just fucking with some regular Joe Schmo midget nigga. Like, it wasn't some popping midget nigga.
Well, I mean, if you watch Peter Dinklage's interviews, he's a real charming guy. Seems like a cool dude to hang
He has
out.
like an accent and everything, right?
Sort of.
Yeah.
He has a real deep voice. But like he seems like a real cool guy to hang out with.
I'm a little afraid of midgets.
You are?
A little bit.
Why?
My brother always used to say for years that I always laughed at midgets.
Ah, you dick.
But I was like, I don't fucking laugh at midgets. I don't know why he always said that. But he always used to say I laughed at midgets.
Oh,
but
God.
I'm a little freaked out. In person. Like if I see him on TV or whatever, I'm cool. But in person, I'd be like, oh shit. I'm serious. I don't know why. I'm not trying to be mean.
You're like the dude on that movie. There was a movie called In Bruges with Colin Farrell. Mm-hmm. And there was like this midget in the movie. And he was obsessed with this midget. Like the midget would just, he would just show up around town or whatever. He'd see him like at a hot dog stand or something like that. And then
so he was gay?
No.
Okay.
He just had this weird. He was like, "Oh my God, it's a midget! It's hilarious!" And he would just like watch him.
Nah, that's too much.
Because the midget he would be at like a bar or whatever, or having a drink, or he'd catch him like at a hot dog stand buying a hot dog or something, and he would just watch him. He's like, "Oh, there he goes! Look!"
See, that's
and he would like watch him and everything. And then there's one scene where the midget walks by, and I'm gonna wave at him, and he like waves at him, and the midget doesn't wave back at him, and he becomes fucking furious.
That sounds like a horror movie. That sounds so scary.
No, he sees him later and he's like, "Why didn't you wave at me when I waved at you?" He's like, "I'm sorry, who are you?" And he was like, "Look, I was really, really high." And then they have like a drink together and they talk and shit. And it turns out the midget's a racist. So they kick his ass.
What the fuck movie is it? What is this shit you be watching, yo?
It was wild, yo.
What's the name of this?
In Bruges.
What the fuck?
It's a Colin Farrell movie. Look,
is it a comedy or is it like a serious movie?
It's both. It has funny moments, but it's a pretty dark movie. The movie is actually pretty serious.
So what happens after you find out the midgets are racist?
Like I think he punched him in the face. No. They got in a fight, but he didn't punch him. They got in like a wrestling match. It was like stupid. It was really fucking stupid because they were drinking it.
That sounds like some Family Guy shit. Like, that doesn't sound real. He got into a wrestling.
They tussled and shit like that. And then he was just like, "Fuck you," and then he left.
The midget, he didn't like black people. He was racist against black people.
He said he made like some real racist remark about, they were smoking and shit and they were drunk and they're having a good time and everything. He's like, "Do you ever wonder when the race war comes how things?" They're like, "The race war? What the fuck?"
Let's change the subject. I'm done. I'm done, fam.
Okay, moving
we just
on.
went through a weird midget situation just now.
Yeah, man. These things can't be avoided. But moving forward, something I want to talk about that I'm not understanding. So the other day, your man Chris came into Sam's Club, and he was telling me that he thinks Cardi B has bars. He was like, don't take her on Bodak Yellow, but listen to song Red Bars or whatever.
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay,
You know, I have to.
go ahead.
She's not trash. You think she's trash?
Do I think Cardi B is trash?
Yeah.
I don't think she's good.
So you think she's trash?
I don't think she's good.
I would-
Trash for me is reserved for people like Gutta Gutta.
Don't bring
I
that
don't.
nigga's name.
I'm just saying. I think trash is is too far. I don't think Cardi is trash, but I don't think she's a good rapper by any means.
I wouldn't say she has bars, but she can rap. Like she. It's hard
Give
to
me can you give me a
explain.
quotable from Cardi?
See, here we go with this shit. What does that prove?
If you think somebody can rap, you have a quotable from them.
No, I don't. No, this is where you're wrong. I think she has the ability to rap on a beat. That doesn't make her nice. That just means some niggas are not good at rapping on beats. I'm not saying I wouldn't say she has bars, but I wouldn't say she's trash. Or whack.
Okay.
Like she can.
When you
she
say-
obviously can make a song because the shit is #1 right now in the world.
That fucking puzzles me.
#1.
Why is that song #1 in the world?
It's catchy as fuck.
Is it really that catchy, Mike?
It has catchy shit in it. It has relatable catchy shit to right now. What's going on? It does. And she's saying a lot of cool. It sounds cool. It's like, ooh, the Young M.A. shit. She had a lot of catchy shit. She had a lot of catchy lines in that joint.
I wasn't a fan of that either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You don't like anything but like Kid Cudi and weird shit like that. So
Wait, what?
you wouldn't understand.
Say what?
Kid Cudi is like your man's, right? You like Kid Cudi?
Not really. I liked it.
You do fucking like Kid Cudi.
I liked his first album way back when Day and Night came out.
What's a new rapper that you like? A new guy, not no,
New guy?
he could be from anywhere you want him to be.
Who's new right now? Who's out right now? Who are the kids listening to?
Who are the kids
Who are
listening
the
to?
I'm out of touch, bro. Who are the kids listening to?
Did you ever listen to East? Dave East?
Dave
I was telling
East. Yeah, I heard him. He's not bad. He's okay.
So you don't have a personal new guy. Oh, what does G-Eazy counts as a new guy?
Maybe I'm not a G-Eazy fan.
I thought you fucked with G-Eazy. My bad.
Let's backtrack.
Okay.
Do I like G-Eazy?
Uh-huh.
I like him. Am I gonna listen to a full album of G-Eazy? Fuck no.
I haven't listened to a whole lot of G-Eazy.
I listen. I like. There are like 2 songs by G-Eazy that I listen to. One of them is that one I played for you.
Drugs or some shit.
Some kind of drug. Yeah, and
Fire.
that's because I really like the beat and the hook on that.
Yeah, it's fire.
And the other one is this song called Random, which I just really like the beat on. G-Eazy is an okay rapper, but I'm never gonna say G-Eazy has bars.
He did good on the Fashion Week joint with Wale. But it's funny. Him and Cardi B got a new song out now.
It's not
Fire.
It's not surprising.
Fire.
G-Eazy's everywhere these days.
But it's fire. They got ASAP on the hook. Fire.
G-Eazy, Cardi B, and ASAP.
It's fire. Fire. I fucks with it heavy.
Okay,
I
fine.
fucks with it heavy.
If you say so, bud. If you say so.
I'm just saying.
What's the name of it?
No Limit.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna listen to this. Hold on. Okay, I listened to the song, and this is what I'll say. First off, every time I listen to a G-Eazy song, just let me say this. G-Eazy he gives me Charles Hamilton flashbacks, not because they're similar, but
Yeah, you
because of
explain
the
that.
sheer level of inconsistency. I'll hear a G-Eazy song and be like, yo, this is amazing. Then I'll hear a G-Eazy song and be like, this is awful. And that's why I can't fuck with him like that. But
What do you think of that song though?
firstly, I had to fast forward through G-Eazy's part. I don't know what the fuck he was doing on there. And that was horrible. I'm
I
like,
like this.
really, nigga?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, really, this isn't you. Secondly, I don't even ASAP. I could have taken him or leaving. I don't think he added anything.
It
But
was just a hook.
I know, so I don't know why, but whatever.
So
When I need a hook man, I'm not going to ASAP. But and Cardi B, here's the thing. G-Eazy was so bad that it made Cardi B's verse better to hear. I could listen to her verse before I could listen to G-Eazy's verse, but I don't think that she did I mean, yeah, she was on beat, but I don't think she didn't say anything that was like, oh shit. She wasn't wowing me with the bars and nothing like that. It was, and her flow wasn't like super crazy and nothing. And I'm like, yo, that flow was amazing. She just was rapping on beat. She was saying things and it was like the words were kind of washing over me.
This is why I don't get with you.
What do you mean?
You find little ways to like.
No. I'm gonna tell you, when I listen to a song, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I listen for. If I'm listening to a song from a person, if I think, for me to say somebody is nice, for me to say somebody is good, especially on a song, not only they either, well, I'm not even double. They have to have one of two things. Either they have a mean ass flow on the track that I'm like, yo, that flow is fucking crazy on it. Like, or they have to have some bars on there that make me go, oh shit, that was dope. If I'm not hearing either of those, then I'm just not that invested. I want bars or I want flow. I want one or two, because that's why I listen to rap. I listen to rap to hear bars and flow.
I understand that, but you're completely dismissing everything I said.
I didn't dismiss. You said she was on beat. She was on beat.
I never once said she had bars. I never said that her flow is crazy. I never said any of that shit. All I said was she's not trash, and she's capable, obviously, of making a song because it's number one in the world right now.
I don't get it.
She's able. She can ride a beat like that shit. I think she did pretty good on that song. For a feature, that wasn't even her song. She just gave a little quick. I don't even think that was 16. That probably was like an 8.
It was all right. I mean, it was more than 8, but it was all right.
Yeah, so
it was all right. I'm not taking that away from her. It was all right.
That's all I'm saying. Like, I didn't say it was the craziest shit ever. It was something, though. I just don't. I don't get. I'll say that I don't get why she's number one in the world right now. I don't get why everybody's talking about her. I don't get it. That song,
because like honestly, I'm not gonna say, especially when if you can make it in a game like hip hop as a female. Well, I don't think Cardi B's gonna be around too long, but I'll say
I won't argue that.
Yeah, but if you can make it to relevance in a game like hip hop as a woman, I definitely give you respect, because it's not easy to do, and I'll shout her out for that. That being said, I do not think that. I just don't think her songs are just that wow enough for her to be as big as she is. You didn't listen to any of her other songs besides this Bodak Yellow shit. I heard other songs. How can I not, Mike? They're fucking everywhere. She's the talk of. She's on everybody's tongue these days.
Bodak Yellow is not all
Bodak Yellow. You hear people
talks about her.
People share shit on Facebook. Her flowing all the time. I have friends on Facebook that are fucking fanatics about her. I've heard Red Bars. I've heard whatever the song. I don't even know the title of this shit. It was some music video she dropped where she's in like some studio or whatever. It's like typical studio video where you hear them, you see them in the studio, and then they're out in the car, and then they're back in the studio spitting ever. But I mean, I've heard, if I hear 3 songs from you and a feature like this, and I'm just not impressed, unless you're like, psych, this is what I really do, then what the fuck am I supposed to think?
So she's supposed to be whack? So what so if I ask you, what do you say she is?
I'd say she's slightly below average.
Slightly below average?
Slightly below average.
What's another female rapper that's above average to you?
A female rapper that is above average?
To you. Today, don't tell me no old shit. I'm talking about today.
That is out right now.
Yeah, that's out right now.
Well, that's active. The only one I can think of is Angel Hayes. And she's exactly. I knew you were gonna do that.
Because that's a porn star, fam.
What? She is not a porn star.
If I go on X videos right now and type in Angel Hayes,
no,
I can bet money a porn star.
She's a rapper. She's a rapper. Okay.
Is she on Love and Hip Hop?
No,
I'm pretty sure she might be.
What the fuck are you talking about, Mike?
On Love and Hip Hop.
Why you gotta?
Yo, Liera, is Angel Hayes on Love and Hip Hop? I'm gonna wait and see if she answers.
I don't watch Love and Hip Hop, but I don't. She's not big enough to have had it.
I've heard that Hayes Angel shit something before, man.
What is your deal with?
That's a porn star though.
It is not.
So that's a cool name though. If you wanted to be a porn star, Angel Hayes.
Here she is. Here she is. Look.
Let me see how she looks. Oh no, I don't know what that is. I don't think that bitch. They saying she's mad old, bro.
What?
She said she's mad old.
She's 26.
She's only 26. Maybe she means old as in not popping no more.
Look, there's not that many female rappers that are out active right now.
They're saying one hit wonder, bro.
One hit, one.
I don't even know her hit. Who is this bitch? I don't even know who she is.
I don't even know her hit either. I'm going off mixtapes and shit.
You keep naming these porn star people. What
the fuck are you talking about?
What was the white boy you named a while ago? He was supposed to be OVO, I think.
Who?
It was a white boy. I think he was supposed to be OVO.
Oh,
some weirdo.
You talking about Colin Monroe?
Yeah, that nigga, that motherfucker, Colin Monroe.
I wasn't a fan of him, but
I don't even know who that is. Still,
I wasn't a fan of him, but I showed the nigga to you.
That boy trash.
I showed him to you.
I'm pretty sure Angel Hayes trash.
You think Angel Hayes? Oh, okay,
I don't know who the fuck she is.
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure she whacked though. I'm just saying.
Hold on. Okay. So that was a freestyle. I just clicked on a random freestyle. I had never heard that one either.
So you think she's better than Cardi B?
Fuck yes. Easily.
Not from that.
Easy.
Not from
easy.
that. Not from that.
Easily.
That wasn't trash. It wasn't impressive. Is she the number one right now?
Number one rap? No.
In the discussion.
No. You
like
can't
it
do
or not. Listen. Like it or not. Me, if you know me, my shorty knows this. I fucking hate loving hip hop with a passion.
That makes two of us.
Like seriously,
that makes two of us.
If I had the power and the money, I would shut that shit down. Like, I would have that shit canceled. I'm dead ass. I hate that show.
Yeah,
but I can't lie. Like that's how. Well, she really got popping through the Instagram doing her little funny because she was a stripper and all this and that. Then she went on the show. She got more attention. And it's crazy, but she the number one. I don't get how you can hate her. How can you not like her?
What do you mean? I never said that I did not like her. I have no problem with Cardi B.
You just don't like her rapping.
I have no problem with Cardi B as a person. I don't know her. I just don't feel that she's all that talented to be number one right now.
I think you said below average.
Slightly below average. Slightly below average rapper.
I'm actually defending fucking Cardi B.
I'm not saying she's trash. I just think when it comes to bars and flow, I don't find her flow impressive. I don't think I definitely, when you're telling me you think Cardi B has a better flow than Angel Hayes from what I just showed you?
That was a freestyle. That was a freestyle. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't. Oh, I gotta go download some Angel Hayes.
No. I know. I'm not saying that. I'm never gonna say. When you asked me who I thought, a female rapper who I thought was above average, okay? I'm not saying Angel Hayes is amazing or nice or anything. You said show you a female rapper who I thought was above average. So, do you think Angel Hayes, flow-wise, from what you heard, was slightly above average?
I say it was about average.
Just average.
It was about average.
When in a field with people like Iggy Azalea
she's a female?
and Cardi, that's what we're talking about. We're putting
her. I
gotta
up. Put her high because she's a female.
We're putting her. If you're saying for a female rapper, for a female rapper, who do you think has the best flow?
I just think it's corny to say, "Oh, she's above average for a female."
I'm
talking about just rappers. She's a rapper.
She's above average for a rapper in general. Have you heard the shit that is out right now, Mike?
That shit was average.
That was fucking average.
Was average
for the shit that's out. We got niggas listening to fucking Moneybagg Yo, and that's average to you.
That was average.
That's average.
That was average.
Gucci Man is like
I need to hear a song. Don't play the song right now because I don't.
I'm not.
But I need a song. Anybody can do a fucking freestyle.
No, they can't.
A lot of people. You can
remember when we watched Moneybagg Yo's freestyle?
I understand that. You can do a freestyle way more easily than making a goddamn song. This bitch song went number one. I'm just as shocked as you. Should it be number one? Maybe not.
Maybe not, Mike.
But it still went number one. How can you dispute that? It's number one currently. I think it says she was the first female to do it since Lauryn Hill, my nigga.
It's a big deal.
Crazy.
It's a big fucking deal.
It's
I just
crazy.
don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. I don't understand how the fuck it happened. I really
Now,
don't get it.
I don't know about the
the
bars.
song. The song itself, Mike. The song
It's
itself.
catchy. It's super catchy.
It sounds like everything else out there.
It's,
That's what I'm saying.
This is why you don't understand. Because you don't go nowhere for real. You don't go, like, it's not your scene. You don't go to a club or parties and this and that. That's not your scene, correct?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't understand the feel. When that shit rings off in the club, it goes crazy. Maybe not now because it died down a little bit. When that shit first was taken off, it goes crazy in the club.
What's so different?
Crazy on the radio.
What's different about that song versus any other club song that has been made recently? It has the same elements. It has the same elements.
It would have to be because she's a chick. That's my only thing I can think of because she's a female, and the female rappers are real slim right now.
So you don't. So you don't. So you're telling me you don't think that the song, even by club standards, is that special?
It's. I like Ooh better, to be honest.
So by club standards, the song is really not all
club
that.
standards is fire. Club standards, the song is fire.
By club standards, by
fire.
club standards, the song is extraordinary. It's outstanding.
That's the type of song you want to hear when you're in a club. Yeah. So club standards, it's fire.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Now, do you want to like chill out, vibe out? And no, that's not the type of song you listen to. But if you're in the club, that's the type of song you want to hear. I'm being honest.
So okay. So it's an amazing club song.
Yeah. When it comes to club and radio, outstanding.
So what's so different about it? What makes it such an outstanding song? What's so different about it versus any other club song that's come out?
I'm just guessing. But what I'm saying is she had a lot of quotable, catchy shit in there.
Like?
What, you want me to recite bars?
Just a quote. You said there's quotables.
Had
Give
a
me a
bag
quote.
and fix my teeth. Hope you hoes know it ain't free. On that Bobby Schmurda shit, just caught a body last week. I paid my mama bills. Can't remember all the words. But she had a lot of quotable shit. Hold on.
What's quotable
you
about that?
Bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These are seppies. These is red bottoms. These is bloody shoes. She said, what she said? She gonna do what to who? Let's find out and see. Cardi B, you know where I'm at. You know where I be. I'm in the club for a party. That shit alright, yo. That shit alright. You hating. That shit alright.
Yeah.
That shit alright. It ain't Hove and none of that. It's alright though.
Okay.
Today, listen, you so stuck in fucking 1998 and fucking early 2000s. We not in there. Now, if that song came out then, it would get trashed. But we not in that time no more.
So what you're telling me is that the standards have decreased. Clearly they have. The standards have decreased since that time.
Obviously, yeah. You see the rappers today.
No, so we're on the same field when it comes to that. And you're telling me, if you're telling me that the song by 90s standards would have been trashed back then.
Yeah, shit. The shit
So
niggas do
then
today
you're
don't work in the 90s. Just like shit niggas did in the 90s might not work today.
A song is good. A good song is good no matter. Return of the Mac was made in the 90s, right?
Okay.
It's still a good song now. It's still an amazing song no matter where you are.
But that's what you do. That doesn't count for every song. It's plenty of songs niggas made in the 90s.
If a song
niggas don't want to hear that now.
If a song is good now, if a song is good now, it's good then. If it was good then, it's good now. A good song is a good song, Mike.
No, it's not, my nigga. You putting it in one box just because you make a good song. It's plenty of Eminem shit that probably was popping in the 90s. Don't nobody want to hear that shit right now. It's Mad Nas shit that was popping in the 90s. Don't nobody want to hear that shit right now.
Whoa. Let's calm down with Nas. Nas, look, I'm a Nas fan. But
I'm just not. I respect him,
look,
but I'm not a fan.
I'm a Nas fan. But let's be real about something. Nas, when you say there was a lot of Nas shit that was popping in the 90s.
I'm saying it might have been, yeah.
Not really.
Nas, I thought he had one of the greatest fucking albums ever.
He did?
So how was that not considered popping in the 90s?
Look, I'll explain. All right. In Illmatic came out around 94.
God, dude, 94?
Why you saying like that?
You lying. 1994?
Yeah, 94.
Holy shit.
What?
That's
What?
that's old, bro. Like 1994.
Yeah.
That
It was
just
like-
threw me off.
It was like 2 years after I was born. I was born at the end of 92.
Yeah, I was
So yeah.
I was 3. 94 though.
90,
Nas old as fuck.
90.
Nas old as a motherfucker. 94.
That's when Illmatic came out. He was 18.
See, I'm not a Nas fan. I didn't know that. I swear to God, I didn't know that. 1994, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, 94.
That's crazy.
So Illmatic came out in 94. Nas had a lot of, back then, especially he didn't really get known outside of New York.
Uh-huh.
And the New York scene was very cliquish
Uh-huh.
at that time. So, the shit that was popping in New York wasn't really popping in the South. The shit that was popping in the South wasn't popping in the West Coast or what shit, so
I got you.
it was everything had their own sound. So Nas didn't really go like nationwide until his second album,
Okay.
which was It Was Written, which I personally think is better than Illmatic, but whatever.
Was
That's
that
it.
in the 90s?
Yeah, 96. It was around the time Reasonable Doubt came out.
Okay.
And that was when Nas first had hits like Street Dreams and shit like that. But I mean, even then, It Was Written is Nas's best-selling album.
Uh-huh.
And that was like, after around the time Bad Boy started popping and shit like that, because it was produced by a lot of the Bad Boy producers and whatnot. But since then, Nas hasn't had that many hits. Nas only had hits like, you can name all of Nas's smash hits on one hand. I mean, there was...
My favorite Nas album is Life is Good.
Yeah, that was a good one, but I don't think it was his best. I still think It Was Written is by far his best album. But I think you can name all of his hits on one hand. There was Street Dreams, then his next hit after Street Dreams was Hate Me Now. Then after Hate Me Now, he didn't have another hit until like fucking Made You Look.
But what I'm saying is,
Well, no, One Mic and then Made You Look.
But what I'm saying is, just because it was big and popping in, you saying that makes it a good song if it can go through any era. That makes it a really good, maybe even classic song. Every song doesn't have to do that. There's a lot of, we was talking about Nelly. Hold on. We was talking about Nelly not too long ago. How he sold crazy records, broke records, blah, blah, blah. There's a couple joints that Nelly made, don't nobody want to fucking hear right now.
Like what?
That's a fact.
Like what?
Air Force Ones, Grills. Who wants to hear that shit right now? Are you serious?
I like Air Force Ones.
I do. I love that song. But you want to go to the club and hear, get stepping in my Air Force Ones. You don't want to hear that shit.
I wouldn't mind.
You don't want, when the last time you played that song? Exactly. Exactly.
I'm not a big Nelly fan though.
But I'm saying that's a classic song,
If
correct?
if that song comes on, I'm getting hype about it.
I'm not getting fucking hype. I'll be like, oh shit.
Because you don't like Nelly.
I respect Nelly now.
You don't like Nelly.
Nelly's
You get
earned my
hype
respect.
every time we mention Nelly about how much you don't like him.
I thought Nelly was a sucker, man. I ain't know he was selling like that. That boy selling like hotcakes. That motherfucker. That nigga's eating this shit. But
If Air Force Ones comes on in the club, I'm hype. I love that fucking song.
Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom.
All
I gotta
right.
pee right quick. Nelly done sold some records, but he ain't all that.
Nelly, the stats. Okay, I agree.
Stat-wise, he's OD.
Stat wise, he is, but
Rapping-wise,
nobody's gonna say Nelly was a good rapper.
No. Unless
But-
you're from St. Louis or some shit.
Niggas in St. Louis probably would fight us
Word.
over that shit.
Nah.
What you say, Dirty?
Nah, dirty. Dirty. What you talking about? Them Air Force Ones? Dirty. Better not disrespect.
Oh man, Nelly and
But-
Chingy. Nobody else ever came out of there.
I heard Chingy was gay, man. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't care what rappers do outside of the studio. Unless
You never-
unless you're doing some shit like molesting children or something, R. Kelly. But
That just went so dark.
what?
Did you have to, what?
Unless you're fucking with children or raping people or something, I don't give a fuck what you're doing outside of the studio. Unless you're doing some extreme shit, I don't care.
Why does it have to be that though?
Because that's all, if you do some shit like that, I'm not fucking with you at all. I can't, no matter how good your music is.
That was dark.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, apart from that, I don't care what you do outside of the studio.
What if they sell crack to pregnant ladies?
Nigga, You know how many rappers was? You're a 50 Cent fan. 50 was still selling crack when his first album came out.
Goddamn right.
So what the fuck are you talking
We're
about?
not talking about me. We're talking about you. I'm asking you the question.
No, I don't care. I don't care. People do what they do.
What do you think? What do you think these like old poppin' rappers like? What is Benzino doing right now?
Nobody gives a fuck.
I know, but like, what do they? Where do they go? Like, what do they do?
Like,
Did they still do shows and shit? I'm pretty sure Benzino's not doing the show, but I'm saying
I don't think there's Benzino fans.
no.
And can
Who
you
the fuck is
imagine-
gonna pay for a
can you
Benzino concert?
Some meeting someone who's like they're a Benzino fan.
I would think they're like an alien or something. They're not real. You mean you fuck with Benzino?
Because I remember they were like, you know, they were making fun when 50 was making fun of him. He was like, he was like, your album sold 20,000 complete, you ass nigga. And I was like, wait, Benzino's album sold 20,000 people bought his album.
Benzino had an album? Is the better fucking question. What was the name of that garbage?
I don't know, but it got 5 mics from the source.
Source just lost some credibility.
Well, this was when Benzino was running the source. So
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
he gave his
Yeah, of course. He gave himself that shit. Yeah, that makes sense.
It was a classic.
Next topic. Fucking Benz. What if I see? I probably wouldn't even recognize Benzino if I seen him right now in the street. Like, who the fuck is this guy?
Oh man. Okay, so to end this,
Said Benzino.
last topic I want to talk about is likely going to be the most heated. So, I know you got strong feelings about this shit, as
Here
do
we
I.
go.
Yeah, man. So, you've had a lot to say about me saying that anybody who's still watching the NFL is a house nigga. You've had a lot to say about that.
Mhm.
So, go ahead.
I just think that's too far.
How is that too far?
I just
So, okay, let me present my point.
yeah, go ahead.
So you've seen what's happened.
Yeah.
You saw what they did to Kaepernick. They made an official statement, pretty much. It was practically a fucking lynching.
Hold on. Because I think I can kill this whole argument before it even gets started.
Go ahead.
Get started. If Kaepernick gets signed next week,
It's not about that.
are we good?
It's not about that.
Still not good.
It's not about that anymore.
So you mean to tell me you didn't realize the NFL and everything was racist?
No. It's not about not realizing something is racist. It's about of course, rich white people have a vested interest in racism.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a surprise. The NFL has always been fucking racist.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a line that when you literally publicly blackball a man for simply quietly protesting, for stating, I don't think it's cool that black people are killed regularly without any punishment. And they literally, they metaphorically lynched this nigga over this shit.
Mm-hmm.
His career is destroyed. And then they used him as an example for other niggas in the league to not do this. They made a statement by doing this saying, we don't care about black lives. We don't care about your life. We don't care. You don't get to say. You get to shut up, come on the field, and make us money. You don't get to say that Black Lives Matter. Are those people you still want to give money to?
I don't give money to how do I give money to the NFL?
Because here's the deal. If you're watching their games, you're part of their viewer base. The higher their viewer base is, the more money they earn from ad revenue, because the more money they get to charge and everything for that. If their viewer base goes down, they lose a lot of money. The more people who watch their games, the more money they earn.
Their views is down too. Actually, the NFL views are down this year. But my thing is this: I don't think protesting is the answer. I don't see this being the answer.
Why would it not be?
Not protesting. I mean, not watching. I just don't think that's the answer.
Why even watch something like that now? Knowing the people who are running that, knowing the people that are running that shit have made it clear they don't give a fuck about that. If you or your brother or me or somebody was shot tomorrow, and one of their players was like, "Yo, I don't think that's okay," they would be like, "Shut the fuck up."
What they did was they flipped it into him and said he was disrespecting the flag.
Yeah, but
that's
which
what
was
people are looking at, which is wrong.
Which was ridiculous.
Yeah, which is wrong. They're not doing it like that. But my thing is this: this season, I've been watching football.
Yeah,
but honestly, I'm not really into it as much as I was, let's say, last year.
Okay.
Last year I was really into it. This year I watch, I check it out.
Why?
But I'm not really pressed to watch it or anything.
So why watch it at all? I mean, especially considering that
I just don't think not watching it is going to change something. Cause so I ask you this: if he gets signed next week, does that change anything? Can I watch football now?
if he gets signed next week,
Yeah, because that seems to be your problem, that he's not getting signed. and
it's
shit
not
like that.
just that now. It's like it was just that. But I mean, let's be real about something. I still stand completely behind the fact that if a majority of the players boycotted Kaepernick until Kaepernick got signed, he would get fucking signed. He might not play. He would get fucking signed though. That's not a question.
I see. I don't
You don't think if
I don't think that does anything. So you telling all the black players protest and boycott until he gets signed.
he would get
That's
signed.
not gonna change
He would
nothing,
get
though.
signed fast.
But what is that going to change?
He would get signed. He wasn't signed.
that's
and he
what
would get
we're
signed.
doing
But no,
all
but
this
but
just for
but
him to
no,
get
but no.
signed?
Now it's past that. It's past that now, Mike, because they've gone so fucking hard in the other direction. They've gone so hard in the other direction. And check this out. One of the main reasons they blackballed him. At the end of the day, the NFL is a business. It's a business. It's people wanting to make money. They make money from selling merchandise. They make money from ads. Do you know how much it costs to run an ad during the Super Bowl?
A lot.
Yes. It's the most expensive time to run an ad. They make a shit ton from ads during the Super Bowl because it's the biggest event of the year for as far as views on TV. And they make a shit ton of money. So the reason why they blackballed Kaepernick was because a lot of white people made it clear. They were like, we will not watch if he remains on the field.
I don't. You know.
Honestly, you remember they were writing in and they were like, we will not watch if he's there. So they're like, okay.
I had to be honest.
Go ahead.
I don't really give a shit about this.
Really?
I really don't.
Really?
Because I'm like this. It's a lot easy for you to say, oh, it's just a black ball. Don't watch it. Boycott. You never gave a shit about football to begin with. Hold on. You don't watch any sports to begin with.
That's not.
So for you to
that's not true. First off,
what sport? Since when? You watch football?
No, I don't watch football anymore. No, there was a time I did. There was a time that I did.
You wasn't into football.
There was a time that I watched football.
Frazier.
Back when I was in middle school, I did watch football.
I've known you for about 10 years.
You've known me for a while. I did watch football when I was in,
when
I was in middle school. Why do you think I was a Broncos fan?
I didn't know you was a fucking Broncos fan.
That was my favorite team.
They're trash. But anyway,
I don't care anymore because they just signed. They just said it, made a statement.
They just made
a statement saying that all of their players will stand for the national anthem, and I was like, "Fuck y'all."
Everybody took a knee like a week or two ago.
That was
response to Trump?
That was bullshit. They tried that was saving their brand. That was bullshit.
I don't care.
You don't care because you're telling. And check this out, Mike. You're telling me that I don't. You're telling me it's easy for me to say that to say boycott.
You're not a huge fan into something. That's like you telling me to boycott basketball. That's going to be hard.
Maybe I'm not a huge fan of it. But you know what I was a huge fan of? I was a huge fan of. Well, I really liked the food from Chick-fil-A. I loved their food, but I boycott there now. I've been boycotting them for about 4 years now.
Are there any black people in Game of Thrones?
Yeah, but they're mostly in like they Game of Thrones does that weird white savior thing where like the black people show up, but they're in a designated place, and it's bullshit.
That's not weird to you.
What do you mean it's not weird to me?
That's not strange.
What are you talking about?
I heard a lot of funny shit about Game of Thrones.
What? How did we get on Game of Thrones?
Because I'm saying you love that shit, right?
Yeah.
You're not boycotting that.
They fucked up the last season, so I'm debating whether I'll finish it. But I was a huge fan.
But I'm saying so you'll watch something with no black, because I read something, the nigga that did the Star Wars movie, the black guy, I don't know. I'm not into Star Wars.
John Boyega, I think. I don't know. I didn't see the new one.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, he was pretty mad and pissed off about how he was saying there's no black actors for real in Game of Thrones. And this
There's
and that.
black actors. There's just not a lot of them.
And they don't last long. Yeah, because a homegirl of mine told me about the shit.
Yeah.
But he said for the next, because the directors from that, the next show, whatever they're doing,
Oh yeah, that
is slavery or something.
Confederate bullshit. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
horrible. Yeah,
That's not
I'm-
weird at all to you.
No, I was fucking pissed. I was hot over that.
So why are you not boycotting Game of Thrones?
There is a big difference between a real
Not comparing
thing,
it. No.
a real
This
thing
is what he
that
does,
affects
people. This is
and
what he
a
does.
fictional TV
This is
show,
what he does.
Mike.
My nigga, a fictional you
There's a-
right or
there's-
wrong? Hold on, no, you're not about to weasel out of that. Right or wrong? Can the director put some black people on the show? Yes or no?
A director, technically no. The director can want to put black people because remember
Who's ever, you know what I mean?
the TV.
Who's ever in
It's the
charge-
network. Yeah.
All right, who's ever in charge of putting black people on the show?
Yeah.
Can they put black people on the show?
Yeah.
So why haven't they put more motherfucking black people on the? Black people didn't exist during that time or
No,
something.
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
watch
no.
the show.
No, I'm not
So I don't
arguing in
know.
favor for that. I think that's ridiculous too because I've had that same. I've been over this topic a lot with people because that's a problem. That is a big problem when it comes to the entertainment industry where they don't put a lot of black or brown faces on in starring roles. They don't do that. That's a problem. That's a problem that I've been big on for years. But there is a massive difference, Mike, between an actual thing that affects people
Okay.
and a TV show.
That
It's
you're
not
still
the same.
supporting. It's not. How is it not the same? You're supporting it. You just kicked all that views shit. You're
Yeah.
giving Game of Thrones views by watching
Again,
it. Correct?
again,
Do you still
again,
watch the
it is-
Cosby Show?
No.
Why?
Why do I not? I just wasn't that big of a fan of it.
But you know what I'm saying. What's another show? Do you still listen to R. Kelly's music?
Fuck no.
No, right?
Hell
Why?
No. Because he's a fucking creep. And
Okay.
I'm not giving that nigga money. I just told you, if you're fucking with kids, then I'm not fucking with you no more.
So just because this is a show that's fictional, and the very next goddamn show these same people are doing is about slavery.
Hey.
That's
I was one of the first people on that boycott and cancel that Confederacy show because I was not for that shit.
But it's that.
I was not for that shit.
I understand that, but that doesn't mean you're still so you support Game of Thrones, but when that Confederate shit come out, oh, I'm good on that. It's the same people.
Here's the thing, Mike.
That shit is in you, fam. Like, pause.
Again. There is a.
I'm not comparing.
I
You
get
keep
your
going back
point.
to the NFL.
I get
I'm
your
not
point.
comparing
I
it.
get what you're saying. You're saying, okay, you don't have a problem watching this show from these people who are planning to make a Confederate show. Here's the thing.
No, this
Here's
is my
the
point.
thing-
No,
here's the
because
thing
you're
about-
missing my point. You're missing my point. I'm not comparing the two. What I am saying is it's not. It ain't that easy to just drop something that you really like. It may take time, right?
I know. I've boycotted a bunch of shit that I like. I've boycotted a bunch of shit that I like because of shit that they've done. I've had to stop listening and supporting people that I liked and that I wanted to support
But you're
because they
still
turned out to be
watching
fucking.
Game of Thrones.
It's a fucking show, Mike. It's a
And music
TV
is
show.
music, nigga. What are you saying? And
It's-
it's plenty of shows when the star actor on that show done did some fucked up shit in real life.
Do you know? Here's the thing.
Chick-fil-A
Do
is
you
just a restaurant.
Do you know, Mike, that there's a lot of, in Hollywood, in general, there is a problem with not casting enough brown people. That is a universal problem, okay? That is something that we see all the time. There is a big issue about that. And I hear you. That's something
But
that
you're supporting the big issue. How are you not?
there's a couple of things you're missing. One, Game of Thrones is not the only show that does that. There is
I didn't say it
most
was.
shows that you will watch have that issue. Most shows that you will watch and we continue to push for more diverse. That's why the Black Panther movie.
I can't name a show that I watch that doesn't have at least 2 or 3 black people on it. Or had 2 or 3 black. I can't name a show.
There's 2 or 3 black people on Game of Thrones. The
But
problem is
you just said that it's some bullshit. They come
no.
around.
There is.
I heard one was a king of something, but they sent that nigga to get killed for some shit or whatever. I don't know. I don't watch the show.
A king. What?
I think my homegirl was telling me this shit.
A king.
He was. I don't know if she said he was a king. He was somebody important, but he
Uh.
did some shit, and they sent that nigga off to get killed, and y'all didn't see him no more after that. I don't know. I've never once watched an episode of Game of Thrones.
You
I'm
really-
just going off of what people tell me.
I used to say things like you definitely should, but I mean, like, they really, really fucked it up this last season. They really fucked it up. But here's the thing. I get what you're trying to say. The problem is, but there is a difference because Game of Thrones is part of a larger issue. It is not a single issue. The NFL is making a choice. The NFL is not the NBA, not the MLB. It's not any of these other. It's not FIFA, which has its own issues, but we'll get to that. Well, not on this episode, but yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't want to go that far.
But I'm just saying the NFL is making its own statement by itself that we don't give a fuck about Black lives while being predominantly owned by rich white people with a majority of workers who are Black men. That is the problem.
It's fucked up. Yeah.
It's fucked up. You cannot compare that to a show that has a large white cast. And yes, I wish there were more Black people on the show.
And are you going to say everything or just say one part?
No, go.
And
what am I missing?
Those same people who make that show are making another show about what?
Last time I checked, they weren't making the show anymore. They wanted to make a show called, I think it was called Confederate, where they were like, we want to, it was going to be like an alternate history where the South won the war, which there was no way they would have, but the South won the war, and explore what it would be like if slavery had continued past into the modern era. And they were like, it's going to be like a Game of Thrones show with a bunch of different characters, and you see the point of view of the slaves, and you see the point of view of the Union, and you see the point of view of the Confederates. But people were like, no, we don't trust you guys to do that, simply because we don't want you making a show about slavery, such a sensitive topic, without having any experience in that area. And people were like, boycott that. So I was completely down for that. I'm pretty sure
that show's still going to happen.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it since. I think the backlash got to it. So
I'm just saying, man.
But you're talking about a show that never aired, that was just stated.
No, I'm talking about people
who were going to make a show about slavery.
Yes, and they don't have any Blacks in their current big show. Like you said, they might have been here and there, but they're not really on the show.
I'll say this. They had the prominent brown people in the show. There are two prominent ones.
Sounds funny to me.
What?
The prominent brown people.
Yeah. There are two. There's Grey Worm, who, just as a side, also happens to be my favorite R&B singer right now. In his album is fucking amazing.
What's his name?
Raleigh Ritchie. What?
You just refining these things.
Don't disrespect Raleigh Ritchie until you've heard his fucking album.
I'm not disrespecting him.
That shit is fucking big.
I never heard of this man.
No, I didn't know. Like, all I knew.
That's a cool name, though. I guess.
All I knew is he was Grey Worm from Game of Thrones, and then I was like, I heard a song one day. I was like, this is dope. Who is this? And I looked at it. I was like, wow, it's fucking Grey Worm. And then I was like, oh, he's a fucking singer. This is what he...
Like that porn star, Angel Hayes. Right?
She's not... fuck you, Mike. Anyway.
Go on any porn site, type in Angel Hayes. Not right now. Don't do it right now.
No. I'm doing it right. I'm not going to pause it, but I'm going to do it right now.
I guarantee a porn star will pop up.
I'm going to Pornhub, and I'm gonna...
Angel Hayes. Watch a porn star pop up.
We'll see.
I'm telling you.
We'll see.
I'm pretty... It's a Black chick, too, if I'm not mistaken.
You're fucking funny.
So
I'm going to Pornhub.
Pornhub is...
You don't like Pornhub?
X videos, baby.
I used to go to X videos, but I think Pornhub's better now. Okay, let's see. Angel Hayes. Can't believe I'm actually doing this.
Yeah, man. Facts. Now, yeah.
Just Jenna Hayes, Joanna Angel, Daisy Hayes.
They all sisters. It's the same.
Allie Hayes.
They are related. Angels in
what the fuck is with Hayes being popular morning? Kaylee Hayes and a lot of evil angel stuff. Whatever. So no, I don't find anyone named Angel Hayes. You know why? 'Cause she's a fucking rapper, Mike.
Yeah, she trash. But look, man.
God, fuck you.
I don't care enough. I don't care enough to talk about it.
You don't care enough to talk about
We've talked about this before. We've spoken about this before.
Shame.
You
Mike.
want me to bring up 50?
Shame.
You want me to bring up 50?
No, I don't. I don't.
You're bringing up this shit again. You want me to bring up 50?
Shame.
Shame me.
Shame.
I don't want to talk about this
It's
type
shame.
of shit.
Shame on you. Okay, you don't have to talk about it. I'm just saying shame on you.
You don't watch the sport. It may take a little long for me to stop watching. You wouldn't know that because you ain't a goddamn fan.
Eventually,
because you was a fan in the third grade doesn't count, my nigga.
Middle school, and eventually your own liberation has to come before your loyalty to teams and shit.
Middle school, how old were you?
Like early teen, 12, 13.
All right, that's a long fucking time ago, ain't it?
Yeah.
All right. When was the last time you watched a football game?
Last time I watched a football game,
a whole entire football game.
Like a year ago.
Yeah, get the whoa. Why am I just hearing this? You were the most unathletic nigga I've known.
Whoa.
Now all of a sudden you watch football.
Whoa. Insult.
You're
Hurtful.
up there. I'm just saying.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Hurtful.
When it comes to sports, you're not the nigga I call, fam. Like,
oh my God.
I'm just saying.
My heart is broken.
I'm
Mike.
just saying,
my heart is broken. Wow.
You don't have to play sports. That's your thing. Cool.
I happen to like sports, okay?
I've never. You can't tell me 10 basketball players right now.
No, but you and me, okay, listen, Mike. Listen. I like playing basketball, okay? No. Stop.
Oh,
I like playing basketball. I like playing football, all right?
What? When
You've never played football with me, first off. You've never played
football in the manner years ago.
Yes, we did.
Years, nigga. We were kids.
I don't remember. I don't ever remember you being in the game with me. I don't ever remember us playing football together.
Full of shit. We played basketball too in the manner.
We played basketball all the time.
We were like you said, 12. Like niggas was young.
Yeah. I like I like to play football.
Just because you stepped on a goddamn basketball court one time doesn't mean you like to play.
Okay, now you're fucking kidding. You're fucking
so now you like to play.
Because
when's the last time you played
basketball all the time.
That's all the time.
We played all the fucking time.
When's the last time you played the game of basketball?
The last time it was a couple years ago.
You better not say last year.
It was a couple of years ago.
A couple years ago?
It was a couple of years ago. Yeah.
4 or 5?
No, not that long.
What the?
Not that long. Not that long.
Just because you get on the court and you shoot one time doesn't mean I like basketball.
That was not the fucking case, okay? Because what was the last big game I played of basketball? That wasn't just like a pickup game.
No, when's the last time you played a pickup game?
Last time I played a
game. What the fuck are you, LeBron? What do you mean? Last time I played a big game? Who the fuck you think you is? You ain't James Harden, nigga.
Fuck you, Mike.
What are you talking about?
When I say big game, I mean like on a large court with like a bunch of people.
Okay.
Like with more than 10 people.
When's the last time you did that?
The last time I played like with more than 10 people?
Yeah.
It's been a minute. But the last time I played a pickup game was think about 2 years ago. I think about nigga. 2 years ago because what happened was this is actually kind of embarrassing. But
say it.
So back at Richard Bland.
You tried to impress a girl.
No.
Okay.
I've got plenty of stories about that. Yeah. But no. One of the basketball players there was talking a lot of shit or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't like being talk shit too. So I was like, you want to take this to the court or whatever? And he was like, he's like, get your team together and I'll crush you. Now I didn't actually have a team.
No, you didn't. Yeah.
So I just had to choose some people that I knew. And I was like, I kind of talked a lot of shit in front of everybody in the cafeteria. So I need, now I'm playing this game. So I got some of my friends together and we went to the court.
That team was probably so bad. Like so fucking bad.
It was horrible. It was horrible, y'all. It was fucking
You're
horrible.
The last, like if I'm about to play ball, right? And I'm picking teams, there's no way I'm picking you.
What?
You're like the last nigga getting picked.
What?
You know what's funny? No, what's crazy? You might get picked because you're tall and shit, so niggas may look at you and be like, oh, this nigga might be all right. But when you play...
What the fuck? Mike, when's the last time you saw me play basketball?
It could have... Listen, you was so hot trash the last time. It ain't no goddamn way you got better. You know what I'm saying? When someone's that bad... There's no way they got that.
Fuck you, Mike.
I'm just speaking facts.
Look.
I love you. You know this.
I never said I was an MVP. All right. I never said I was an MVP.
I understand that, but
hot trash.
He was hot.
Yeah. Hot trash,
yes.
Hot fucking trash.
I could probably call 3 people that say the same thing.
Okay, fine, whatever.
I'm just saying.
Whatever.
Niggas
Anyway, we went to the court, and yeah, they
beat the shit out of y'all.
they demolished us. Yeah. It was on short notice, so I had to call some people.
Nigga, if it wasn't on short notice, fuck was you gonna go?
I could have gotten a better team together if it wasn't on short notice. One of my guys had an asthma attack on the court.
Oh my. Is it story time? Is this nigga's talking? Is it story time?
Yeah,
I'm done with this
fine.
shit.
Fuck, it's your turn.
This nigga said an asthma attack on the court. Did he die?
No, he didn't die. We dragged him into the locker room, and we gave him some water, and he had to calm down and everything.
You might. As soon as you said you picked the team, I pictured the nerdiest niggas ever, and you just confirmed it by saying a nigga had an asthma attack.
Hey, man, these things happen. These things happen.
All right, story time.
I can't believe you fucking called me hot trash, though.
Last time we played, you were
wasn't
pretty
the
hot
greatest player, but hot trash.
If I could get 3 people to vouch for that, does that change your mind and make you say, probably was hot trash?
Hot trash. Wow. Okay, just tell your story.
Just saying.
Just tell your story.
I'm not the best nigga ever, but
Hot
Goddamn.
trash. God damn, that hurts. Go ahead.
you're like 7'8", my nigga.
I am
You
not
shouldn't
that
be
fucking
that
tall.
bad.
I am not 7'8".
Yeah. So anyway, all right, boom. Can't remember the year. Story time, people. Y'all know my shits be lit. All right, so I can't remember the year, but it was New Year's Eve. And my nigga Ra, he lost his license. He caught a DUI. We used to get crazy, but he caught a DUI, lost his license, and at the time, my man Capo lived probably 10, 15 minutes from him, walking. So it's New Year's.
Y'all niggas were walking 15 minutes?
No, he did. It's New Year's Eve. He didn't want to stay in the house. He couldn't drive.
Right, cool.
So anyway, it's New Year's Eve. I pull up to my nigga Capo crib early, getting it started. Boom, we drink heavy. But for first I eat. You gotta get some food. You gotta get some food in you before you get crazy. So I eat, let that settle in. After that, boom, we getting lit. I got the Henny, he got the Remy. We just going back. We just getting drunk. Niggas start pulling up. My nigga Rob pull up. Weirdo nigga pulls up that I ain't gonna say his name. He's a weird nigga. I don't fuck with him no more. But he pulls up.
His name start with an L? Yeah, I figured.
So he pulls up, and then we all getting lit, we chilling, having a good old time. And then my brother Wolf, he pulls up. So niggas is drinking, like we drinking a lot. Everybody got their own bottle. We made a video out of the shit, and it's still up on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken.
God, all right.
But we all get lit. Like we get fucked up. So we niggas. Somebody, I didn't even know who was recording. I'm so drunk, fucked up. I didn't know who was recording. So we all drinking or whatever. And we in my nigga Capo house, like I was saying. So the ball about to drop. Everybody, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Everybody, we just drinking some more. So Wall popped champagne. It's a good time. Having a good time.
All right.
So we all are just faded. So we say, let's take the show on the road, fellas.
Oh, God.
So we say, yo, where can we go?
Great idea.
Yeah. So we say, where can we go? So we say, we're going to go to the Manor. To a place, a spot we used to always go, kicking or whatever at this time. We used to go over here and chill.
Yeah.
So we go over there. We get there. Couple shorties there and all that. We getting drunk some more. Everybody drinking. The nigga I didn't want to mention, he had to tap out. He was so fucked up. He was laying down on the floor. Not on the floor in the house. Outside.
On the ground?
On the ground.
What the fuck?
He was so drunk. The nigga, he didn't even make it through the door. He was laying like a dog right in front of the door.
And y'all didn't help him inside?
Fuck that. No.
Oh, wow.
We looked. We said, yo, because we didn't know where he was at. We looking for him. We opened the door. He's laying on the floor. We said, oh, he's good. He's all right.
Okay.
He's good. Let's go back to what we're doing.
All right, then.
So we go back to drinking. Boom. And at this time, we weren't the guys you wanted to fall asleep around.
Oh God.
So my nigga Ra falls asleep. So he falls asleep. We like, oh shit, we got a victim.
Oh God.
So I think I grabbed mayonnaise and Capo got mustard.
Oh God. This is the shit TJ used to do. What
Yeah,
the fuck is fun about this?
My nigga, I don't know if my nigga Ross still watching too, because it's a funny story, bro. I'm sorry. So he falls asleep. We catch him. Boom. Right? He's mad as shit. Like, he's tight. He's like, yo, what the fuck? He's mad. He's trying to fight me. I'm like, we drunk as shit. We just caught him. You got caught lacking. We always said, when we go out, we have a good time, don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
You know?
Y'all are like white boys, man.
What you
Y'all
mean?
like fucking white boys.
We caught it. Yeah,
you
we
can't
just
fall asleep around white boys when like y'all are like white frat boys.
White boys, they do weird gay shit. Like, they be teabagging niggas and stuff like that. Like, they be doing writing dick on your forehead. Like,
Stuck a carrot up his ass.
yeah. No, you see, like, that's just gay. That's a little too much.
Go ahead.
But anyway, so we get him. He tight. So we like, yo. So he tight or whatever. And he's mad. Like, he's heated. So he come at me. We get into a little drunk scruffle or whatever, right? Uh-huh. So the girl's house we was in, it was probably, I think, 3 or 4 of them. They going crazy, like, oh, y'all gotta get out. What are y'all doing? Da da da. And
because you and Rob about to fight.
Yeah, me and him about to fight or whatever. So the girl's, her mom's boyfriend is there at the time. Some big nigga. He was big. He was a big nigga. Probably your height. A little weight on him, you know, but he had a cask on his hand. So mind you, I got my hoodie off, everything off. I got my hoodie off because we in the house, we chilling. Everybody chilling. Everybody take their jackets off, we chilling. So we trying to get at each other. The girls are breaking us up, screaming. Uh-huh. So the mother comes down like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, God.
She just automatically thinks, you know, us, the guys, we're wilding out. So she's trying to kick us out and all this. And I think either the mother or the sister has the fucking, what's the gardening thing you do I think it's to put a hole in the ground, like it's
the hoe. I think it's just called the hoe.
That's what's called, the stick, and it got like the pointy shit on it.
Yeah, hoe, I think.
Well, she has that. I don't know, but she just imagine.
No, like it's just by the door.
Like Grand Theft Auto, you know, when you do some shit,
the shit out of your
up, shit just popped up in her hand. So I think she swings it. And she hits Capo.
What the fuck?
She hits Capo and like cuts his forearm a little bit. It's not too crazy, like a little bit. So she cuts his forearm. At this point, we're like, oh nah, fuck that. Now we're drunk people.
Oh my God.
We're drunk. We're stupid. We don't know. We just, you know. So we like, nah, fuck that. So we like, nah. So we yelling back at them. At first, it was just me and Ra yelling. Now all the guys are yelling at all the girls and shit like that. So we think it's just dumb. Big ass boyfriend comes down the stairs walking all slow and shit. Now the nigga didn't look that strong. So he come downstairs and he's telling us we gotta leave too. Mind you, like I said, Capo just got cut in his forearm, so he ain't trying to hit nothing. He wants some action. So the nigga come downstairs and he's telling us to leave and all this and that, right? Capo just hit the nigga. Boom.
Whoa.
Nigga ate that shit. Like, the dude just got hit and just was looking at him like, is that all you got?
Oh my God.
Maybe it was a nasty punch because, you know, like, we were really fucked up, so it probably didn't have that much strength into it. So he hit him. Guy didn't fucking budge, right? Now, mind you, it's me, it's Ra, it's Stan. Oh, my nigga, it's me, it's Ra, it's Capo,
it's your brother.
And it's my brother.
And of course, outside on.
Yeah, that nigga. That fat nigga, he outside dead. So so this nigga, I'm not making shit up. This nigga, Quentin said it's a post hole digger. The thing I was describing.
Thank you, Quentin. Okay. We all didn't grow up on a farm, so we don't know.
We
don't know these
things. That type of work. So he had that. So Capo hit him, boom, he eats it, right? So then it's 4 of us. So we looking to see what's the next move. I lied to you not. This man was the strongest man ever.
What the fuck happened?
This nigga pushes all of us with one arm. out the goddamn house
How does that happen?
at the same time.
How?
Till this day, I can't explain it. This nigga should have been in the Olympics or something, because that nigga just whoosh. Nigga, we flew so fast out that goddamn house, and they closed the door. We looked at each other like, did this nigga just push us all out the house at the same time?
How?
He had a cask on his hand too. I don't know what this nigga had to been on steroids. Like, he pushed us all out at the same time. One arm. So we all outside like, what happened?
No. Keep going.
So we all outside looking at each other like, did this nigga really? Shit sound weird. I'm still recording?
Yeah, you're still recording.
All right. So he pushed us all outside at the same time. And we looking at each other like, did this nigga really just push us all outside at the same goddamn time? So we about to leave, because we like, we ain't fucking with this nigga. This nigga's he's an android. We not fucking with this man. We
right.
too drunk. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Right.
So we walking off, and I realized I ain't got my hoodie. I think Capo and them got their jackets or whatever, but I don't got my hoodie. I like my hoodie.
Oh, God.
I think it was a Polo Ralph Lauren hoodie.
Oh, shit. Expensive. Okay.
I wasn't leaving without my hoodie.
Jesus Christ, Mike.
So I said, nah. These bitches got my hoodie in the house. I'm not leaving that so they could be rocking my shit. No.
Oh, my God. So you went back in the house?
I walked back to the door. The door's closed. It's locked.
Oh, God.
So I'm like, I'm going to get this hoodie back. So I just kicked the door open. One kick. Nigga, it was, I sweet chin music the fuck out of that door.
Mike, Jesus
it was just,
fucking Christ.
All you heard was,
God.
boom, door flies open.
Oh,
bang.
my
Nigga,
God.
they all turned around so goddamn slow. They was all scared. I felt like the man, Frazier. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
I said,
my
yeah.
God, Mike.
Fear me. Tell your friends about me. But nah, so I kicked the door open. Boom. They all turned around like, oh my God, what the fuck are you doing? I said, I need my hoodie.
What did you kick the door open?
I said,
You was just like,
I need my hoodie.
what?
Give me my hoodie.
You couldn't knock?
Fuck that.
Oh, God.
Hercules just pushed all of us out at the same time. I'm not knocking shit. Fuck everybody in this situation.
So you kicked the door
I kicked
open.
the goddamn door open.
And they were like, I need my hoodie.
I need my hoodie. So the bitch says, all right, I'll go get your hoodie. She went, she got my hoodie. So now they're like, oh my God, we're going to call the cops, da-da-da. So we like, oh shit, now we really got to get out of here. So my man Trigger lives up the street from them.
Yeah.
So we all like, yo, we need somewhere to go.
That guy.
Yeah, that's my man.
Yeah.
So we like, yo, we gonna go to this nigga, we gonna go to Trigger crib. So we running down the block trying to get to Trigger crib, right? We all just look stupid because we're so drunk. I'm toast.
So y'all just left. You just left Lamar there.
Yeah.
Lying.
Well, I don't even know what ended up happening to that man.
Because he's just still out
I
on
don't
the front lawn.
I don't know what happened to that man. That's a good question.
Oh, man.
It's like a dog. He was mad. It was like, why are you laying on the floor?
On the ground.
On
Nick.
the come in. It's a couch in the house. Nobody was on the couch. Come lay on the couch, you nasty bastard. What are you laying on the fucking concrete for? Whatever. I didn't give a shit. So we ran, right? So we running. And you know how the top of that house right on the corner of Scott Street.
Mm.
And it has like the big flower and all.
Yeah.
So that, I guess it's a lady's house, men's house. I'm not sure.
It was a lady's house when I was around there.
But she had a when you run through the side, she had one of them houses where on the side of the house you could sit down and it had like the screen, to prevent the bugs and shit.
Right, yeah, I remember.
So we're running past that. So my drunk ass is like, I don't know why, but I'm about to run through the screen.
Why?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I said I'm running through the screen.
You just get super destructive when you're drunk. This is what
I was mad that fucking Hulk Hogan one-handed pushed us all out the goddamn house and we couldn't do shit about it. That pissed me off. It made me feel less of a man. You don't push me like that, man. Don't put your hands on me like I'm not your son. I'm not your child.
Oh, God.
Don't push me out the goddamn house like that. What's wrong with you? Have some manners.
Oh, God.
So-
You kicked in a person's door. What do you mean?
That was after he threw us out the goddamn house, like we was jazz or some shit. Like he threw us out. He threw us out at the same time, bro. I swear to God, I still never figured this shit out. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did that shit.
Oh,
But
God.
so-
It's hilarious.
But I don't run through the screen. I run past it, and while I'm running, my brother's running beside me, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm so drunk. I said, "Oh," I tell him I'm about to run through the screen. He's laughing, but I said, "Nah." I said, "Nah, I ain't gonna run through it." So I run past the screen. We about to hit Trigger House, right? So we on the other side of the street. All we gotta do is cross the street.
Yeah.
So we're still running, and while we crossing the street, I just trip up out of nowhere,
Oh.
and I fall right on my face.
Oh, God.
Scratch the shit out of my face. I
Yikes.
was like, God damn, man.
It's just not your night.
It's not my night.
Horrible way to start a new year.
Horrible. I got so many other bad New Year stories.
God damn.
But
yo.
I just fell, scratched up my face. We finally make it to Trigger House, and then we just, pass out from there.
Jesus Christ, man.
I probably left out so much of that story, but overall it was a fun night. It was a good night.
That is definitely a memory to have.
That was a good night, man. We got so many. I got two more.
Were you ever able to go back to that house again?
Oh yeah, we been squashed that.
What?
Yeah, we squashed
The
that.
mom was cool with y'all coming?
Yeah. Let bygones be bygones, bitch.
Hell, man. Wow.
We didn't go like the next day, but probably it wasn't that long. Probably a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They was
Wow.
cool people.
Yeah, I
man.
got some forgiving niggas.
Yo, niggas have their nights,
You kicked in the door.
Yeah, fuck their door. Had my hoodie. I needed that hoodie.
Oh, Mike, you're fucking
If Hawk didn't throw us out the goddamn house like that, you stand there and you fight like a man.
y'all would anybody that can throw all of y'all out of a house at once is not a nigga to fight.
He's not a man. That nigga was something different. I swear to God, I gotta figure that out though. It don't make no sense.
It's fucking hilarious.
But-
I wish I could have seen it.
I got like two more goddamn New Year's stories.
Well,
crazy.
we'll explore them. But
But yeah, that's my story, people.
and that's the episode. Happy
Yeah.
hours closed.
Oh wait, hold on.
What?
I just dropped a mixtape not too long ago. I'm gonna tell the
Oh
people
yeah,
to check
Henny
that.
Martin too.
Henny Martin
Yeah.
too, man. It's on Spinrella. Y'all check that out. And we about to drop some more.
All right.
Bye.